Have you ever wondered, gee, how on earth am I going to eat these 7 apples right now all at once? Well, I have the recipe for you. That's right, today I am going to show you how to make slow cooker applesauce. So if you have a bucket of apples you're just dying to get rid of, let me tell you, this is a really tasty way to do it. Okay, let's go find out how to make it.
Hey everybody, Farmer Madison here, and today we are going to make slow-cooked applesauce. This is a very simple recipe, very few ingredients. Today we are actually going to be using a slow cooker, as you can see here, but fret not, if you don't have one, you can also use a stovetop and just put that on super low and reduce the amount of cook time. Alright, so to make this recipe, all you're going to need is 3 pounds of apples, and that'll be approximately 6 apples. I have 7 here because these are a little on the smaller side. I chose Honeycrisp. That's my favorite apple, but really you could do this with just about any apple you want. We also need cinnamon here. I already measured these out. This is a tablespoon of lemon juice and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You're also going to need a peeler because we're going to peel the skin off of the apples, and a knife and cutting board, and the slow cooker. Okay, so first things first, we're gonna peel and core all of our apples. You may want to get a little bit of help from an adult, but I can't hold my camera at the same time, so I'd show you how. Stay tuned. Okay, so here's the apples without skin.
And now I'll show you how I cut them. So first you want to cut your apples in half. Then you want to cut them in half again, so now you have quarters. And then from there you're going to cut diagonally, cut the core pieces out, and cut them in half again. So now you have eighths. And then once you have eighths, then you want to chop it up into smaller 1-inch cubes, like this.
Okay, now I have chopped all of my apples that are peeled into these approximately 1-inch cubes. I tried to just make them a nice uniform shape, or size rather, so that they cook at about the same time. Now I'm going to add my other ingredients. So I have the lemon juice here, and a little bit of salt, and our cinnamon. The recipe calls for cinnamon sticks, but I'm actually just going to guesstimate here and put a nice dash of the cinnamon. It's powdered. Okay, in goes the cinnamon. Now I am just going to give this all a big stir. And lastly, we're going to add a 1/2 cup of water. In goes the water. Okay, then we're going to put the lid on and make sure your crock pot is on high. And then we're going to wait. We're going to cook for 4 hours, and we're going to stir a few times in between then. So maybe set a timer for an hour and come back and stir it.
I came home to some applesauce that was already made, and it just filled my home with the most amazing aroma of apples and cinnamon. You could just not even imagine how delightful that was. And so now I'm going to try it. Let's see here. And it turned kind of this nice like rosy brown color, which is interesting. It's not like the store-bought applesauce, but pretty, looks nice. Wow, it is just so good. It's delicious. All right, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.